Sometimes we're ready for a performance review, and sometimes the growth moment is the performance review. I'm Anne with Winletha, bringing executive coaching to young professionals. I was sitting in a standard office with my supervisor and my director, ready for a mix of positive support and constructive criticism. What I wasn't ready for was a conversation about something that had happened 8 months beforehand. I was hearing for the first time that my director thought I had let my team down. A pit fell in my stomach, and inside my own head, I was yelling, "That was 8 months ago, and you're only telling me this now?" Besides the flash of anger, I felt confused and embarrassed. Well, 8 months prior, the team had been running tests on a railway bridge, and we were waiting and waiting for rail traffic control to give us the all clear. I was getting anxious that I was going to miss an obligation. I talked with the team about the choices of staying and calling in my cancellation or leaving, considering I was the junior person with little to offer if rail traffic control had an issue. My supervisor said that I could leave. And of course, the next day I checked in with the team and heard they were released about an hour later, and it was fine that I wasn't there. So what was my director's problem? Well, it wasn't about staying or leaving, but my behavior afterwards. Work isn't like university where you turn in an assignment and then immediately put your attention to something else. I needed to be more aware of how my actions affect my colleagues. They could have fully agreed with my logic, but still have been bothered that I had left them. And I could have shown my appreciation for them more often and been in less of a rush to consider the whole thing closed. So here's an exercise to help you strengthen your engagement muscle. Today, identify an assignment that you have recently closed, and then consider how you managed the closure. Perhaps you turned in a document or launched a website or sent an invoice. Then every day this week, find a new way to acknowledge the assignment's completion. Perhaps thanking a key stakeholder or celebrating a junior staffer's contribution. At the end of the week, notice what was easy and what was hard, and how your feelings about the assignment may have changed. Click the like button to let me know that this resonates with you, and use the comments to share your thoughts. I'll see you next week with another strength training exercise for your leadership muscles.